Okay, so you won't believe what's going on with Meghan Markle and the royals. It's like a soap opera that just never ends, right? This time, it's all about the Invictus Games, Prince Harry's passion project for wounded veterans. You'd think something so universally good would be immune to drama, but nope, the Sussexes always find a way. Apparently, Meghan is desperate to be involved, to make a splash, to remind everyone she's still a duchess, you know? But the palace, or at least Prince William and probably King Charles, are putting their foot down. They don't want her there. And honestly, can you blame them? Every time Meghan is around, it's like a black hole for attention. Suddenly, it's not about the veterans. It's about what she's wearing, who she's talking to, and what kind of meaningful speech she's giving. Remember that time she couldn't even be bothered to wear a poppy on Remembrance Day but was out partying? It's just tone deaf, and it makes the whole monarchy look bad. It's like she wants the title, she wants the prestige, but she doesn't want the actual work or the responsibility. She wants to cherry pick the good bits, the photo ops, the adulation, while ignoring the somber stuff, the traditions, the actual service. It's all about building the Meghan brand, isn't it? And Harry, well, he's caught in the middle, as usual. He started the Invictus Games. It's his baby. But now he's got to choose between his wife and his family, between what the games are supposed to be about and what Meghan wants them to be. It's a mess. Sources are saying that the palace is fed up with the constant drama. They're tired of being overshadowed, of having every good thing they do get lost in the Sussex spectacle, and I think they're finally realizing that the best way to deal with it is to just ignore them. Starve them of attention. Let the Sussex brand wither on the vine. Look, Harry's recent trip to Canada is a perfect example. He went over there for a veterans event, which is great. But he conveniently scheduled it at the exact same time that Prince William was in Brazil. And apparently, he didn't even bother to tell the palace he was going. It was another Sussex surprise. Team Sussex tried to spin it, saying it was all planned months ago, but nobody's buying it. It just looks like they're deliberately trying to upstage William to steal his thunder. And the palace is not happy. They're saying that Harry had agreed to share his schedule with them, but he didn't. No memo, no briefing, no heads up. Just another chaotic, attention-grabbing stunt. It's like they can't help themselves. They have to be the center of attention, even if it means creating drama and undermining the royal family. And honestly, it's getting boring. It's the same old playbook. Create controversy, claim victimhood, and then cash in on the attention. It's exhausting. But here's the thing. I think the royals are finally figuring out that they don't need to play this game anymore. They don't need to engage with the Sussexes' antics. They can just focus on their own work, their own duties, and let Harry and Meghan fade into irrelevance. William especially seems to be taking a harder line. He's the future king, and he's not going to let his brother's drama derail the monarchy. He's drawing a line in the sand, even if it means shutting Harry out of royal-adjacent spaces like the Invictus Games. And that's why Meghan is reportedly furious. She sees the Invictus Games as a chance to relaunch her brand, to portray herself as a caring, compassionate leader. But if she's not allowed to participate, that plan is dead in the water. So she's allegedly been working behind the scenes, calling in favors, trying to pressure the palace to change its mind, but it's not working. The royals are standing firm. And the veteran community apparently is also wary of her involvement. They don't want the games to be turned into another Meghan Markle show. It's a mess, I tell you. A complete and utter mess. So Meghan's not getting her way. Big shocker, right? And you almost feel bad for Harry, but then you remember all the crap they pulled and it's like, nah, you made your bed, dude. Lie in it. The thing that really gets me is the whole victim narrative they're always pushing. Like, boo-hoo, the mean royal family is so unfair. But they're the ones who left. They're the ones who trashed everyone on Oprah. And now they're surprised nobody wants them back? Give me a break. And this Netflix documentary thing? Allegedly, it's going to be all about how Meghan's the hero fighting for the little guy. I can already see it. Cue the violins. But nobody's buying it, especially the veterans. They see right through her act. They know it's all about the cameras, the headlines, the look at me factor. It's so transparent. She doesn't actually care about the veterans. She cares about looking like she cares. There's a huge difference. And the fact that she's trying to use the Invictus Games as a backdrop for her self-serving documentary, that's just gross. Honestly, I think the royal family's finally wising up. They're realizing that the best way to deal with the Sussexes is to just cut them off. No more invitations, no more collaborations, no more oxygen, let them fade away. And it seems like William's leading the charge on this. He's got a responsibility to protect the monarchy, and he's not going to let his brother's drama undermine it. He's putting duty first, even if it means hurting Harry's feelings. Which, let's be real, Harry's probably used to by now. But what about Harry in all this? He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He loves Meghan, obviously. But he also has a connection to the royal family, to his brother, to the Invictus Games. And he's watching as Meghan's ambition slowly destroys everything he cares about. It's like he built this amazing thing, the Invictus Games, and now it's just become another tool for Meghan to promote herself. It's got to be heartbreaking for him. But at the same time, he's enabling her. He's letting her get away with it. So you can't really feel that bad for him. And the way they're treating the royal family, it's just disrespectful. Like, remember that clip of Meghan pretending she didn't know she had to curtsy to the queen and Harry's just sitting there grinning like an idiot? It's like they're mocking the whole institution. It's insulting. They want all the benefits of being royal, but none of the responsibility. They want the titles, the prestige, the access. But they don't want to follow the rules, to respect the traditions, to actually serve the public. They just want to be famous and rich. And now they're finding out that you can't have it both ways. You can't trash the royal family and then expect them to welcome you back with open arms. You can't use your titles to make millions and then claim you're fighting for the little guy. People aren't stupid. They see what you're doing. So yeah, Meghan's probably throwing a tantrum in Montecito right now. She's probably yelling at Harry, blaming everyone else for her problems. But the truth is, she's the one who created this mess. And now she's got to live with the consequences. And Harry? Well, he's got to decide what's more important to him, his wife's ambition or his family's legacy. It's a tough choice, but I think deep down he knows he made a mistake. He chose Meghan over everything else, and now he's paying the price. So, what's Harry gonna do? That's the million-dollar question, right? Is he finally gonna wake up and realize his wife is using him and the Invictus Games for her own personal gain? Or is he gonna keep blindly following her off the cliff? Honestly, it's hard to say. He seems so lost. Like he's completely under her spell. He used to be this fun-loving, down-to-earth guy. Now he just looks stressed and miserable. And every time he opens his mouth, it's some preachy, virtue-signaling nonsense that you know Meghan wrote for him. And the really sad part is, the Invictus Games are suffering because of it. It used to be about the veterans, about their courage and resilience. Now it's just another celebrity photo op. It's disgusting. You know, I saw this thing online where someone was saying that Meghan's like a black hole. She sucks all the energy and attention into herself and leaves everyone else in the dark. And it's so true. She can't stand not being the center of attention. She has to be the star of the show, even if it means overshadowing the people who actually deserve it. And the royal family, they're playing it smart, I think. They're not giving her the satisfaction of a fight. They're just quietly shutting her out. It's like they're saying, okay, you want to play this game? Fine, we're not playing. And it's working. You can see it in Meghan's face. She's getting desperate. She's used to getting her way. And now she's not. And it's driving her crazy. But here's the thing. I don't think this is just about Meghan. I think Harry's got some responsibility here too. He's the one who married her. He's the one who let her trash his family on TV. He's the one who's enabling her behavior. And let's be honest, he's not exactly a saint himself. He's always had a bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's always felt like he was living in William's shadow. And now he's found someone who worships him, who makes him feel like he's the most important person in the world. It's intoxicating, but it's also destructive. Because Meghan doesn't actually care about him. She cares about what he represents. She cares about the title, the connections, the power. She's using him to get what she wants. And he's letting her. He's so blinded by her attention that he can't see what's really going on. It's sad, really. But I don't have a lot of sympathy for him. He made his choices. He knew what he was getting into. And now he's got to live with the consequences. As for Meghan, I think her days are numbered. The royal family's not going to put up with her nonsense forever. And the public's starting to see through her act. She's losing her credibility. Sooner or later, she's going to run out of tricks. She's going to run out of people to exploit. And then what? What's she going to do when the spotlight fades? That's the question she should be asking herself. Because right now, she's headed for a very hard fall. And honestly, she'll have earned it. The Invictus Games deserve better. The veterans deserve better, and frankly, the royal family deserves better. It's time for Harry and Meghan to go away and let everyone else get on with their lives.